to another How's Coin Finds on YouTube, eBay and Facebook, all the same name. So check me out on them, especially Facebook. I've got over 1,800 photos of coins that I've taken over the last 15 years. And I put a whole heap of first day cover Australia and English UK first day cover stamp envelopes. About 900 of them, I think, photos. Worth going over. Let me just fix up my bourgeois here. Yeah, so I just went down to my little bank at, I don't know, 6 o'clock, 10 past 6, and that's all it had. I cleaned it out. There's nothing left. Just let me do my settings. That's it. I'm off and running. Yeah, so it's not much. 150 of 2s and 120 of 1s. I like how the machine lets me take out a lot more, and then halfway through it just goes crazy and then tells me, sorry, we haven't got what you asked for. I don't know why it lets you choose it, but it did. It does that most days. Most days it runs out then, so it does do it most days. But yeah, it lets you choose more than the machine's got in it. Dave, how you going, buddy? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so it's pretty early, so I've had a couple of cups of coffee. I get up early every day anyway, pretty early. Oh, let's pull this back because I'm not going to show that right close. So let's see what the little bank's got down there. I haven't got $2 for a little while, only off Willing's milk bar, that's it. And there's, I don't know, I've had a couple of colours off him, but just the usual fodder, woolies and more woolies. They sure did a good promo by doing coins though, didn't they? Look how many times I've mentioned their name. They get, I mean, free advertising, jeez. They get a shout out every single day probably off everybody that does $2 coins, even at home when nobody can hear. It's a Woolies again, Woolies, you know. But they definitely did well because everybody mentions their name all the time. Well, I do. But that's because I say if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be finding much at all. It scratches, just like here. Yeah, nothing. I can see there's no rim cuts on them. And as for die cracks, I've given up. I've only found one with die cracks in 88, and I've not found not one other. And this would make about $200,000 worth of 2s now over 18 months or so. And I've only found one with a die crack, and that was at the start of 18 months ago. Lamination flaws, rim cuds, you know, that's, you know, you get your offsets, but geez, they don't get very good though. For people that collect them, that's up to you, but they're not very much at all when they do. And it's mostly tilted dies anyway, guaranteed 99% of the time it's a tilted die. Anyhow, and as for low mints or anything, I'm not even fussed about them because none of them are worth anything. So there goes one. But I don't expect to find any colours here. None at all. That's the expectations I have. The average that I've had for the last 18 months or more is one colour per $125 on average. And that's for, well, all the colours and the 3 non-colour commemorative. So let's say commemoratives across the board. And so I expect, if I'm lucky, I'll get one out of these 3 rolls. But if I'm right, I won't get any because I'm pretty sure that average has gone up to probably, you know, $250, $300, and that's getting the Woolies ones. If you take them out of it, For Canberra ones, you're looking at probably you're probably looking at $600 to $800 to get one, you know, easy. You know, 12 rolls to get one Canberra minted. And look here, nothing again. But it's exactly what I expect. Rim cuds, I'm not worried about them. I had tons of them with rim cuds. I put them all on eBay. Nobody even wants them, so I went and spent them. That's a good thing about our coins. If you don't pay for them, but look for them yourself, you can't do. Worst thing you've done is, which is good, you've saved some money. Because you go and spend it, you don't lose anything. Like these ones, they're just like, they're nearly all the time be tilted dyed. Deeper there, shallow here. Vertically tilted dyed, nearly every time. And as for low mints, 20, 11, 12, I don't even care about them. Everyone's got them. No one wants them. Everyone just wants colour in the $2. And not everyone, I shouldn't say the word everyone. But that's what people are looking for, is the colour. You'll find your 11s, your 12s, you'll get them all. And everyone probably already has them. And that's all they're doing now, is getting these to get colour. But that's all they're getting, is absolutely disappointed. Absolutely disappointed. You've got to do thousands and thousands a week. You know, do 5,000, 10,000 a week. And you might do pretty well out of that. But sometimes you hit it good, and sometimes you don't. You could do 10 grand one week and end up with 200 colours, and do 10 grand the next week and end up with 100, and they're all woolies, you know. 200 with a mixture of Canberra and woolies, and look, none, as expected. So just let you all know, if you want a noodle $2, you're going to be back and forwards like crazy, unless you take out mass amounts in one shot. Otherwise, I tell you, if you're getting 1 or 2 rolls, yeah, well, it's all a lottery. It's a lottery. And you got every chance to find there's anybody else, but you are cutting it down by just getting 2 rolls, I tell you. You really do need to get a tons of $2. I was doing, I don't know, I must have been doing I was probably doing about 10, 12,000 a month, I'd say. Not a week, but a month. It was doing all right, but look, coronations, I got 3. 2 of them were from the rolls. So out of, let's say, 200 grand's worth of $2, 2 were from all those rolls. And then if I include Willie's Milk Bars coins in there, because there will be, I got one coronation from all those rolls. 200 grand, 1. And Willie's Milk Bar, let's just say I've had 10 grand's worth, 2. And that was in the first 3 pickups from him. So that was at the very start. Since then, no colours. And like, he's probably keeping them, which he should be. He should be. But if he wants to give them away or anything, if you're watching Woody, yeah, I'll give you cash for them. No worries if you got them. But yeah, so you're going to get disappointed noodling $2 coins, I'll tell you right now. And you'll think, why didn't I go down and get $1 coins, where there's tons of stuff to be found in here. Anyway, that's my point on it, and I should know, I've done enough $2 to tell you that if you want to get your colour, and you want to get besides Woolworths colour, then you're going to have to make sure you've got the money in the bank to turn that over, because you'll need to do, you know, the more you can do, the better, of course, but you're going to be doing thousands a week. You have to get them. Oh, Michael, how you going? Oh, you're the same colour orange as Dave. Tyler, how are you? I'm just looking over first time now. Yeah, that's right, Dave. Yeah, as you can see with me too, buddy. What's all my videos, $1s and $2. I swapped them from $1.50 is from the $2 because I mean, I was just literally wasting my time. Absolutely wasting. At least I find stuff in these. And the 50 cents is, and some good stuff too. The $2, you don't find any good stuff. I mean, let's face it. They're not very good. They're bad all over. The $2 with the stuff that's in them. It's the colour. The areas and varieties that's in them. It's the colour that's the $2. And you go your low mint, but they're not going to be scared. You're going to get them all the time. That's a large head, 99, not rotated. But look, in the dollars, you can have fun. You can get sets and stuff. They got it with the colour. If you want to get your sets in the colour, it's going to take you ages. In here, you could possibly get a full set of Anzacs in one hit. You could get AUS in the one hit. AUS $1. Privy mark. Anyway, but I swapped over. I'd rather do. If it was a toss-up between 5 cents and $2, I'd probably go to 5-cent pieces. If I had at a lot cheaper rate. Geez, for $20 you can get a ton of 5s. And there's so many coins to find in 5-cent pieces, but each to their own. But I'm sure that anyone noodling $2 has probably got all the coins they want for their sets. For sure, they're all in there. It's funny, they don't get taken out. Even the 11 and 12s, they're all in there. In good quantities. So it seems to me no one's taking them out because they all got them. And they're after the colour. But you can be disappointed, See, tilted die. Shallow up here. Depth there. Nearly all the time. You can get it offset. Oh, actually. It's still deeper there and coming up shallow. I still reckon it is. You can see that slope down there. Anyway, that's what happens on 99% of them. And you can get thin and broad number, and that's the thin. Bigger gap between the 90 and you can see it's thinner. So that's a variety for the reverse, and on the obverse you can get an all-spaced IRB variety. I'm yet to see one. I ain't seen pictures, and if you find that, I'll tell you. Well, you'd probably be able to buy a car for $1. Put it that way, because they're not around. And if it does exist anyway, to me it's going to be a 2-off, because one is whoever mentioned that they found one in their books many years ago, over 15 years ago. But I ain't seen one. I ain't seen anybody advertise them, talk about it, say they found one, nothing. So if you do find a large head on the Federation, I'd be taking it to Downies. Because I reckon it'd be technically a mule, because I don't think they exist. If it was on, there'd be a 1-off or a 2-off and just somebody playing around the mint or something. I don't know. But anyway, if you find one, you're going to be rich. Downies for sure for an auction. 2019 and there was a US and 35 here. 35 years $1, 84.19. Privy marks, counter stamp, mint marks. I can't tell you is enough. Keep them all, and they're the ones that are always worth the most money. Anything with them, they're the last effigy of her on anything in circulation with a privy mark too, by the way. So take that in consideration now. Last one with the Queen with a privy mark in circulation. 1.5 million, low mintage as well, and there's a privy mark. So, so try and get the sets of them. Top nicks are what you want to try and get. But if they're pretty bad, you'll pick them up for now. Let us see on there. But put them away 10, 15 years, 20 years. You find them in here, they're worth $1, still $1. You're not going to lose any. 100% money back on that when you take it down to the bank or spend it. You can't lose. If you're finding your own coins, you can't lose. Those that buy them, well, you got the choice of taking them down the bank if you don't sell them. But yeah, I'm only talking about people that find them. It's a savings. It's face value. You can't lose. And the only thing they can do is go up. And if they don't, they can't go down. Never go down. Only if you bought them. Not if you find them. Come here. There's a 5. I haven't looked over. Oops. As I do, crash. 7. Oh, look at that. A Qantas. And how long's that been since I got one of them? They're 2 million now. Not what they originally had them for. But yeah, nice. Don't find too many of them. That's only like my 4th one since they came out. So yes, I'll take that. No problems, I'll take that. It's a great looking coin. Yeah, very nice. But yeah, I've only had 4. So that, I didn't expect that one, I can tell you. I don't expect that one. Never do, because I just don't see them. Another large head, could be a rotate. No, could have cut errors. No. So yeah, unexpected. Down the little bank, and you know, so I clean it out quite often. I'll get the tail end basically. I'm not cleaning it out. I get the tail end after the shopkeepers have got their coins at night, I gather, and I've seen them in the mornings too. So I don't mind, you know. It's the very last, you know, last batch in there. I know, superstitious wise, I think it might be a little bit luckier. That's thin as well. That's 2 I'm showing you. You don't see the thin one very often, always the thick. So no all space. That's the I space, the RB joint. Be sure it's I space RB joint on this. Don't think they're all joint. Well, it might be. No. So these heads, that's the I-spaced RB joint. I don't know if I can get any closer. But there's a tiny gap between the I and the R at the bottom there. Tiny, tiny gap. And the RB is the one that is the biggest difference on the all spaced, because that R is the B. You see the bottom rung of it? It's 1. On the all spaced, there's actually a stop. It's only small. It's smaller than that space between the I and the R there. It's why they're very hard to tell, but you can tell because the R just doesn't have that round boot into the B. The B actually has a tail on the bottom just like on the top, and it's so close to the R, it looks like it's joined, but it's not. And that R is totally different. It's booting the B. And the other one is the I spaced RB and the all joined have a different font I. That I is a serif font. It has T-bars top and bottom. The all spaced is dead straight like a chip, a potato, you know, chip, fish and chips. Dead straight. The R leg stops and the B stops and don't join. But it's as tiny as it's like as thick as 2 flies' wings. It's the space. It's because of the serif there left on the bottom of the B. It's really like the one on the top there. It gets really close to the R. All right, so I got videos on that and pictures on Facebook to show you how to tell the difference with them. Very hard. Well, not very hard. They're easy. You just look at the eye. If it's a straight chip, it's a all space, and that goes for every denomination. Every denomination's large head has a straight, non-serif eye on it. So that's a dead set way of telling. Just look at the eye. If it's got no T-bars at the top and bottom, it's a all space. Moving along. Nice early breakfast noodle. Noodles for breakfast. A lot of people still think I'm searching actual noodles. It's funny. Yeah, these ones, yeah, 2009. 3 reverse varieties on this. There's 2 thick ones with different tops and feet, and a thin one. And you can tell the difference on, but get as many as you can together and line them all up and start looking and see if you can get the 3 reverse dye varieties on that one. This one's got 2, small and large. This is the large. The small, that gap between the 2 women just happens to be the same as the gap at the bottom on the small. So if you look here and at that right angle, if it doesn't look the same, doesn't match, it's a large. And then just look here, no, that prong, there's hardly any prong there. The small, it's about 1 mil or something there. And the gap here is the same as that gap. So 2 of them, 10 million, they're both varieties of each other because the mint doesn't know which one they minted first. And I get about 3 to 4 large to every small. So based on that, you know, if you go on 10 mil, there's probably 2 million to 3 million small design and the rest large. But definitely the small is the least of the 2. Where's my mule? I'm waiting for it to come down there. That's why I keep going down there too. No, it's a lucky jackpot down there, but it owes me a mule in there to make my quadrilla that I predicted. And I got it too, quite amazingly. That's the broad date. You can see it's broader, thicker, smaller gap. Large head, no. Come on, the mule, hunting the mule. Suppose that's what everybody's doing. With the $1, let's face it, it's probably the one they're chasing. But not just chasing it and that it's in almost uncirculated condition or something higher, hardly any hits on it, glowing gold for maximum worth. That's what I want. Not asking for much, but that would be nice. That's 2014. It is too. 1 million. Don't come across too many now. It's been hit right in the mouth. Look at the lips on it. Oh, that's funny. What a place to be hit. Right under the bottom lip. Anyhow, yeah, 2014, 1 million. I think in the million ranges in any of the coins are always worth the most, eh? Let's face it. For the low mint, then you got your ruby marks and stuff. Yeah, there's exceptions to all that. The ones are worth most, but that's the ones you're looking for. As I said last year before Christmas, I had about 7, I think, but really top notch. I took them back to the bank. I was just thinking to myself that no one was interested in it. I don't know why. So anyway, but no, they're a million, and just like your 50-cent pieces, you want 85s all day long, I'll bet. So they're a million too. So no difference there. Come on, we've got 2 rolls left. All right. Could have been a changeover. Look, yeah, the last noodle I had, what I had, 3 or maybe 4 2016s turned over in a row, and not one. I'll rotate. That's a large head too. So you can get large head and small head on these. Same as the $2. And same as the $2, they're incredibly hard to tell the difference. That's 0.3, I don't know, say 0.4 mil, and the small head's 0.5. They're just like the $2. Really hard to tell. But you can tell when you've got 2 nice ones minted, put them together. 2014 Anzac. Put it there in case we get a few more to go with it before the coins run out. They're lowest mint too, I think. I know, 2004. 2004, the 2010. 8.8 mil, something. Anyway, there's a couple of, this one I think is 8.8. It's down there with the lowest ones anyway. But it's still a higher vintage. Mule, no mule. And I was saying the other day, check all your 2004s, all of them, very hard to get any of them that are minted central. Getting the finning on there. Tell to die again. Nothing up here, it's nearly flush. And you got depth there. Vertical tell to dies do that. And you get that fin in there from going in between. Or can be wedged up and pushed up. I don't know if it's actually going right up into the collar and die. But yeah, anyway, you'll see. Check them. They're all right. Finding them squares struck, you know, central, is, well, good luck finding one. But I did find one after that, I think, and I said it the other day, and the next one I found was minted right in the centre. But not very good condition. But yeah, they're a funny one, them. They just all seem to be minted screwy, Hs'CF, off. Well, they just had to tell to die in all of them when they were hitting them. Somebody didn't get his levels right. Well, I think that one might be rotated. No, it's not. Oh, look at that one. Underwater does that. That's what, and when you get them like that, that black is all the algae from under the water, like anything else. And there. Oh, what's going on there? We've got a couple of cuts. Well, we have two. There's that. Well, that's only going to be the 4th one that I've had with any cuds. See them just there. Look how nice and clear it is, even though it's been under there and it's brown. There, look at that one on there and there. And that one, the last one I found, looks like a boomerang going up and over, covering those 3 beads there. And look, joined the L. It's like it's put a comma up there. $. And that one's on the top. Anyway, that's a double. Excellent. Excellent. And it's a nice looking coin. It's been under the water, but it's, you know, it's nice. It's got some character to it. And what happens when it goes under the water is it's dead flush. And here, and you can see the whole thing is flat, dead flat, smooth as, extremely smooth. There's no, everything's the exact wear. The wear on it is perfect, all over. And there's only one thing that can do that, and that's water. and it just slowly, softly polishes it down, and it becomes dead even all over. And that's really nice. It's got character, and it's an error coin of all things too. So I'll take that one. It looks good, and the design, everything stands out because it's got that background. It makes it stand out really nice. Maybe they should do that with the backgrounds on some of these. Darken them up, antique finish. That's a good score. But yeah, that's what happens with them being in the water. They just get a beautiful, even finish over them. They're not rubbed down or scrubbed. You can see there's no marks at all on there. No rough scrubbing, no sandpapering, no nothing. And only one thing can do that without showing polish and everything, because it hasn't got it in it. It's just purely water. It's just washed away the metal on the top, just taking it off. Yeah. This is my last one. There could have been a changeover of 88. You can see here, well, there's the difference. And you can see this is dead flat. There's no ridge there. That's dead flat. That is even with that. No ridge, none. But here, it's all got lift. Not this one. It's dead flat. And you'll see here where it's got nothing there. Yeah. So 2 there, nothing. Beautiful. That's really good. And yeah, let me zoom out and see. I mean, of course, that looks great. It's in top neck too, isn't it? It's not bad that side, but that's not bad. But it does make it stand out. Anyway, that's a good score. Sure. It's got character, and it's got a very scarce errors on it. Very scarce, these cunts. Errors. Oh, 2,000. Oh. Hey. Yeah, that would have been nice in that condition. Would have been a $400 coin. Oh, yeah, 350. Anyway, could have been me waffle, turn it over as usual, and then there's a nice coin. Oh, nice mule, but no mule. All 84 is to finish with, as expected. That's it. I'm done. Finished half an hour. Look at that. It's amazing. I'm not keeping that. I can go. So what did I get? So we got the error coin. 88. Beautiful. And then we got the large design variety on the 2003 women's. Coming out. I'm trying to zoom back down. I might go too far. Oh, that thing. And what was that one? Oh yeah, that's the Privy Mark 2019, 35 years of dollar, and the 2014 Mobaroos. Yeah, so no $2. There might have been something in there that you guys might have wanted, but not for me. There's no colour. And no errors anyway in there. So yeah, so that's you know, falls in that 3 to 5%. 120 coins, 6 coins, 5%. So just under. So you know, that's all right for 6 rolls. I'll take it. I'll take that. That's excellent. And a 2014, you don't find many. I mean, look at those 3 just there. And then this one, because that's very scarce. That's scarcer than any of those ones. By far, it's scarcer than anything there to find, the error one. Not the being under the water, but the cut errors on them. Yeah. Like I said, I've got 4. That makes number 4. I have to check. I've got them in my bags. Number 3 or number 4? 4. Yeah, I've got 2 single ones on the beads just above. One up there, one there. A boomerang one was the last one, and now this one where that boomerang one went. So this is the precursor to that one. I'll match it up, but that'll be a progression for sure, the exact same spot across the L. Yeah. So yeah, 4 in in 24 years. Yeah, with cut errors on. It's all I've had is dye fill on it. With these, with the beads missing here and here. And here. That's it. Dye fill, but no. And I said I keep remembering I had something happen here. But I think it was a little die crack, to tell you the truth. It might be a lamination flaw. Anyway, I can't find the photos, so they'll be my ones from 99 to 2007 that's jammed in the hard drive that I shorted out. I've got 1,800 plus photos in there, all proofs, tons of pre-decimal because I did all pre-decimal. But all the proof sets I bought and broke open, all the mint sets I bought and broke open, all the uncirculated rolls of Federation 20s and 50s, 2001 rolls, these Federation dollars, the uncirculated rotates I had. Mate, I've had it all, but they're on those photos and they're on that hard drive. But anyways, I'm happy with that. That's yeah, that 5%. So that's what I expect, and the $2 was totally expected to get zip out of that. Absolute zero. All right, so $5 for 5 coins. Don't mind that. Okay, so till later, I'll take all these back and take them to my other bank and see what they got there. It gets restocked after 10:30, so I'll be down there then. Okay, peoples, so thanks for dropping in. And until next time, have a good day, and talk to you all later. Bye-bye.